Just a few years ago, humanoid robots were mostly stage performers. Cool to look at, but not exactly useful in real life. That's changing fast. In this video, we're diving into how Foxconn and Nvidia teamed up to create Neurobot, a robotic nurse already assisting patients in Taiwan, and how Singapore just deployed its first humanoid security robot from Agabot for real-world trials. We'll also cover a startup backed by $27 million that's building AI-powered workers for shipyards, and explore Titan, a rugged field robot ready for industrial grind. Plus, there's Falcon, a cutting-edge AI system out of Carnegie Mellon that teaches robots to pull, push, and open heavy doors with surprising precision. And here's something new. Tesla's Optimus bot just got a dexterity upgrade, now capable of sorting delicate items and folding clothes. The age of robotic labor isn't coming, it's already here. So let's get into it. Starting with one of the biggest reveals at Computex this week. Foxconn, Nvidia, and even Kawasaki just teamed up to unveil something straight out of the future. A humanoid nursing robot called Neurobot. And no, this isn't one of those clunky bots that just wheels around carrying snacks. This thing's got legit skills. We're talking perception, smooth navigation, language understanding, and yeah, it can actually learn over time. It's being tested right now at Taiwan's Taichung Veterans General Hospital, and the mission is crystal clear. Help solve real problems like nurse burnout, labor shortages, and non-stop patient monitoring. Neurobot can track your vitals in real time, help you get out of bed, serve meals, give meds, and even just be someone or something there when you need company. And here's the crazy part. It doesn't just react, it thinks. Built on Nvidia's AI brain, it's analyzing live data constantly. If something's off, it flags it immediately. If you always wake up at 6 a.m., it starts showing up then, like clockwork. It's got high-res sensors, powerful language skills, and can navigate all on its own. It's not here to replace nurses, but it might just become the teammate they've been waiting for. Back in 2023, Nvidia and healthcare startup Hippocratic AI quietly launched a new kind of medical assistant, virtual nurse agents powered by generative AI. These digital voices aren't just chatbots. They're trained to handle basic medical tasks like patient check-ins, assessments, and advice, all for just $9 an hour. Built on Nvidia's advanced language models, they're designed to sound calm, confident, and human. The goal? To ease the burden on real nurses? But the bigger question is, are they here to help or to quietly replace? Early trials show nurses are actually cheering for Neurobot. Why? Because it handles all the repetitive grunt work, freeing up real nurses to focus on the cases that need a human touch. Patients love it too. Imagine knowing there's always someone or something on call 24/7. Foxconn hasn't put out a press release yet, but Nvidia's hints make it clear. Neurobot is just the opening act for a much bigger show. Hospitals are under insane pressure, populations are aging, and this tech could slide right into standard care teams. Meanwhile, halfway around the world in Singapore, Certus is playing it cool. They've unboxed their first full-body humanoid from Agabot, but it's strictly in research project mode for now. No mall patrols or badge scans yet. Instead, they're testing it for everything from building security to front desk greetings, all tied into their Mozart orchestration system. The goal isn't to push people out of jobs, it's to see how these bots can work with staff, improve service, and not freak anyone out. In a place that lives and breathes automation, this slow and steady rollout makes total sense. And while Singapore is easing bots into daily life, over in Houston, things are moving fast. Persona AI just came out swinging, landing a whopping $27 million in their pre-seed round. That's not pocket change, and definitely not for a team that's all substance, no fluff. This isn't one of those startups with a glossy homepage and no working demo. The founders? Straight up robotics royalty. We're talking Nick Radford from Nauticus Robotics and Jerry Pratt of Figure AI fame. Both ex-NASA, both deep in the trenches of real-world robot engineering. So yeah, they're not here to play. They're here to build machines that actually work. Not in theory, not in a lab, but out in the wild where it counts. What Persona AI is really focusing on is the tough stuff, the kind of work that's physically demanding and sometimes downright dangerous. We're talking shipyards, giant factories, and outdoor jobs where strength and precision both matter. These robots aren't just for show. They're built to be tough and nimble, designed to handle heavy lifting and complex tasks with real skill. Their goal? To help close the growing labor gap, make workplaces safer, and give companies an affordable way to bring in cutting-edge robotics without huge upfront costs. That's why they're offering these bots through a service model. You pay for what you need, and they handle the rest. Instead of dropping a fortune on a robot, you just rent what you need and let Persona handle all the techie stuff behind the scenes. And this isn't just talk. Persona has already locked in a deal with HD Hyundai, the world's biggest shipbuilder. They're gearing up to roll out these humanoid bots in shipyards within the next 18 months. So yeah, this isn't some far-off idea. The countdown is real. But Persona isn't alone in this game. RoboForce just launched their industrial powerhouse, Titan. This bot is built for the tough jobs most robots, and honestly, a lot of people, want to avoid. Think mining sites baking in the sun, massive manufacturing floors, and maybe even off-world construction if RoboForce has their way. Titan comes in two flavors: wheels for smooth floors and tracks for rough, uneven terrain. What's cool is that Titan's design is modular, meaning you can swap out its base or attachments depending on the job. It's like the ultimate hardware hacker robot, but for serious industrial work. And the AI, it's baked right into the hardware, so Titan learns and adapts on the fly, handling changing conditions without missing a beat. When it comes to precision, Titan's got lab-grade skills, moving items with just 1 millimeter accuracy outdoors. It can lift up to 40 kilograms and has a long arm reach to tackle big, awkward materials. Plus, it can keep going for a full 8-hour shift on a single charge, matching or even beating human endurance. What really sets RoboForce apart is their focus on mastering what they call the 5 primitive actions: pick, place, press, twist, and connect. Instead of overcomplicating things with endless programming, they're perfecting these core moves. Because let's be real, most industrial tasks boil down to these basics. Whether it's installing solar panels, wiring assemblies, or moving heavy gear. Nail those, and you've got a robot that's ready to work across industries with minimal retraining. And RoboForce isn't just throwing out buzzwords, they're backing it up with real progress. With this fresh $5 million boost, bringing their total funding to $15 million, RoboForce is seriously ramping things up. They're expanding their Silicon Valley team and setting up a new HQ loaded with cutting-edge development and testing gear. The company isn't just dreaming, they're already running pilot programs with real clients across everything from heavy manufacturing to space tech. And with even more projects lined up for 2025, RoboForce's founder, Leo Ma, is clear. Titan is only the beginning. There's a whole new wave of robots coming, tackling more industries and with bigger goals than ever before. The main aim? To take humans out of those boring, dangerous, and exhausting jobs so people can focus on the stuff that really needs creativity and critical thinking. Meanwhile, Titan and its robot crew handle the heavy lifting, the risky tasks, and the never-ending grind. Speaking of pushing boundaries, over at Carnegie Mellon University, researchers have been cooking up something called Falcon, a control system designed to crack one of the toughest challenges in robotics. All right, let's break down what Falcon is all about. It's focused on something called forceful loco manipulation. Basically, the tricky skill of walking and using your arms at the same time while applying strong, precise force. Imagine pulling a heavy cart, opening a stubborn door, or lifting a load. Easy for us, but robots? Not so much. Falcon tackles this by training 2 AI agents separately. One controls the legs, the other the arms. But they constantly share info in real time. This teamwork helps robots keep their balance while pushing or pulling with their hands, which is usually super hard. They put Falcon to the test on Unitree G1 and Booster T1 robots, and the results were impressive. The system handled all kinds of real-world chaos: unpredictable force, shifting weights, awkward angles, without losing balance or precision. One robot could push with about 100 newtons of force, roughly 30% of its body weight. Plus, Falcon doubled arm accuracy compared to older tech. It's not perfect yet. Twisting handles or torque-heavy tools still trip it up, and it can't lean or push with its sides.